Shalom and welcome to Hebrew with Mayim. This week's Torah portion is called Vayera, which means I appeared or I was seen, and it's found in Exodus chapter 6, verse 2 through 9:35. Here are some words that are related to the name of this week's Torah portion, Vayera. Ra'ah, which means to see, look at, or behold. Nira, which means to be seen, appear, pretend, or seem. Ra'ava, which means exhibition or show. Lehitraot, which means see you again or see you later. Okay. This is the English for the first verse in our Torah portion. It says in Exodus 6:2, God spoke to Moses and he said to him, I am the Lord. So this is a vav with a patach, which says vav, and this is a yud. This shava under the yud is going to be silent, so this will be part of the first syllable, vai, vai. This is a dalid with a patach, which will say da, and this is a bet with its sere, and the resh together will say ber, vai de ber. And vai de ber means, and he spoke, vai de ber. This is a mircha right here, and it tells you that the accent is on the last syllable of the word. Okay. And he spoke, and this word will be the subject of this sentence. Who is speaking? This is a chatef sagol, and this says and the aleph is silent, so we're going to say This is a lamed with a cholem, so this cholem says o, so this is lo, so lo. This is a hey with a chirik, and the yud together will say e. So this will say he, and we'll close out the syllable with a mem sofit. So this will be him, Elohim. And the accent is on the last syllable, Elohim. Okay, and this is, of course, the Hebrew word for God, or the Almighty. Okay, and this is an aleph with a sagol, which says and a lamed, just like this right here. It says el, and this word means to. And this is a mem, and this dot right here will serve to tell us that this is a shin instead of a sin, but it's also the vowel of the mem. So this is mo, and this is a sagol, which says and this is a hey, and this is the trope or accent mark. So she, Moshe. Okay, so Vaydaber Elohim el Moshe, which means God spoke to Moses. Moshe is Moses in Hebrew. And this is a vav with a patach, just says vav, and this is a yud with an aleph, and the dot over it says o, and this is the accent mark. It's a mircha, so the accent will be on the second syllable. So this is vayo, vayo, and this is a mem with a sagol, and the resh together will say mer, vayomer. Vayomer means and he said. Okay, it's a little bit different from vaydeber. Vayomer will be more specific. It's going to tell you now the specific thing that was spoken. Okay, and this is an aleph with its sere, which will say and this is a lamed with a kamatz. This yud is silent, and then we'll say the vav together with this syllable. So this is lav, okay, and this is the accent or trope mark, tipcha, right here, this curly thing. And so the accent's on the last syllable, lav, so elav. And this means to him. The el part means to, and the av prefix means him, okay? Elav, so vayomer elav, and he said to him. This is an aleph with a hatef patach, which says av, and this is a nun with a chirik, and the yud together say ni. And this is the accent mark right here. It's a mircha. And so we know that the accent is on ni, ani, which means I. And this is yud he vav he, and this is the name of the creator, yud he vav he. And in Jewish tradition, we say the Lord whenever we encounter this. Or when reading from the Torah in a synagogue, you would say Adonai, Adonai. Okay, so here's the whole verse. We'll read it now. Vaidaber Elohim, and God spoke El Moshe to Moses, Vayomer Elav, and said to him, Ani Adonai, I am Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Next verse. In English, Exodus 6:3. I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob with the name Almighty God, but with my name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, I did not become known to them. Okay. So, I won't go letter by letter on this verse. We'll just read it together. Okay. This is Va'era. Okay. This is the accent right here. So ra is the accent. This is a secondary accent. Okay. So Va'era. And this is where the name of our Torah portion comes from. And it means I appeared. Okay. And the aleph right here indicates that it's I. I appeared. Va'era. And then we have El. We had this in the last verse. This means to. And this is Avraham. And this is the trope or accent mark on the last syllable, Avraham. And that means, of course, Abraham. I appeared to Abraham. And this is El. We had this in the first verse also. And this is Yitzchak. Yitzchak. And the accent is on Chak. And that, of course, is Isaac. El Yitzchak, to Isaac. Ve'el, and to Yaakov. Yaakov is Jacob. So I appeared to Isaac and to Jacob, Yaakov. Okay, this is Be'el. Be means with in this word, and El would refer to Almighty, okay, or God. You can translate as Almighty or God. And then here we have the word Shaddai. Now in Hebrew, it sounds like the word that is sufficient. So I appeared to them as the God who is sufficient, right? The God that provided for all of their needs, but El Shaddai, as El Shaddai. I appeared to them as El Shaddai, the one who gave them everything that they needed, okay? And Shaddai in Arabic actually means my breasts. So this picture may indicate, maybe a picture of the Creator providing for us as a mother does in nursing her children. Okay, He gives us all the basics that we need in life: food, clothing, shelter. This is how he appeared to Avraham and Yitzchak and Yaakov. Okay, He was the God that gave them everything they needed. Okay, and then it says U Shemi, and my name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, okay, or Adonai, Ushmi Adonai, and Ushmi means U means and, Shem means name, Shemi is my name, okay, Ushmi, and my name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, okay. It says Lo Nodati Lahem. So actually the accent is on da, so it's Nodati. So Lo Nodati Lahem. I did not become known to them. So he was not known. They knew of the name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh because it was written ever since the book of Genesis. However, it's not saying that they didn't know the name, but they didn't know him by the characteristics that the name Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh represented. Okay, so that could mean, because Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh refers to his eternal nature, it could refer to the fact that he was the God in their past, but now he's also going to fulfill the promises or the prophecies that he gave them for the future. Okay? Because in the next verse, we'll find out more why. But here we'll just read this verse in Hebrew, the whole thing. Okay? So, Va'era el Avraham, and I appeared to Abraham, el Yitzchak, ve'el Yaakov, to Isaac and to Jacob, be'el Shaddai, as the God, the Almighty God, or the God who was sufficient to provide for all of their needs, or maybe even the God of my breasts, meaning the one who nourished them and gave them all of their basic needs that they needed for life. Okay. Ushmi, but my name Yod-Heh-Vaveh Adonai Lo Nodati Lahem. They did not know, or it was not known to them. By that name, I was not known to them. Okay. All right, next verse. Sorry, let me break this down a little bit more. Lo is no or not. Nodati is to be known. I am known. I was not known. Or this is I am known. This is I was known. Lo nodati is I was not known. And lahem is to them. La is to, hem is them. Okay, I don't think I broke that down before. Okay, Exodus chapter 6, verse 4 now. And also I established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their sojournings in which they sojourn. So one interpretation that I heard from Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs, who's the head rabbi of the chief rabbi in England, I believe, is that when he said, when he declared his name, Yod-Heh-Vaveh, he was saying, I will be whatever they need me to be in the future. It was more future looking instead of God gives me everything I want or need, more need. That was El Shaddai. The Yod-Heh-Vaveh is more future looking. I will be whatever they need me to be. Okay? I will be what I will be. That's what Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh means, which was the prefix to Yod-Heh-Vaveh, to that name. Okay, not the prefix, but that was what he said before. That's how he introduced himself before he gave his name Yod-Heh-Vaveh to Moshe. But another interpretation could be that it's because they will now know me as Yod-Heh-Vaveh, the Eternal One, because not only did I promise them my covenant, okay, to give them the land of Canaan, but now I will actually fulfill it, okay, and so they will understand that I am a God who controls the future. Okay, I made a promise and now I'm going to fulfill it. Okay, so Exodus 6:4 says, and also I established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their sojournings in which they sojourn. And of course, this is promised first to Abraham. But Abraham never realized this promise. He only realized everything that Hashem gave him while he was alive. Okay, so this is a vegam, which means and also. Ve is and, gam is also. And this is hakimoti, which means I established or set up. This is related to the word kumi, which means arise. Okay, and this is et briti. Et is a direct object pointer. Brit is a covenant, and briti means my covenant. Itam means with them. These two words, aleph and tav, usually say et, and this part means with, and the part means them. Itam, with them. Okay. And this is latet lahem, which is to give to them. Okay, latet, this is the one that means to give, and lahem, la means to, and hem is them. Et, eretz, Canaan. Okay, so eretz is land. Okay, and Canaan is Canaan. This is et eretz. Again, this is the land, and megurehem. Megurehem means sojournings, and you can see the word ger here, which means stranger or sojourner, and megurehem, the hem part means there, so their sojournings. That's what megurehem means. And this is asher, which means which, and this is garu, which means they sojourned. So again, that word garu is related to megurehem. You can see the gimel and the resh, in both words. Okay. And this is va, which means in it, or literally her. The vet means in, and the a with the hey means her. Her refers to the land. Eretz is female in Hebrew. Okay, so now I'll read the whole verse. Vegam hakimoti et briti, which means and also. Okay, vegam hakimoti et briti, which means and also I established, or I set up, or I will set up. Et briti, briti is my covenant. Itam, with them. Latet lahem, to give to them. Et eretz, the land, or a land, but in this context it would be the land. Canaan, the land of Canaan. Et eretz megurehem, the land of their sojournings. Okay. Asher garu, which they sojourned. Va, in her. Her is the land, referring to land. So to give to them the land in which they sojourned in. Okay, now we're going to learn how to trope these verses. This is a mercha, and this is a tipcha. So Vaidaber Elohim is Vaidaber Elohim. And this is El Moshe has an etnachta, this symbol right here. So this is El Moshe. So this is Vaidaber Elohim El Moshe. And this is Mercha Tipcha. So Vayome Elav says Vayome Elav. This is Mercha, and this is Sof Pasuk, the end of the verse. Ani Adonai. Okay, and this etnachta is a separator. So this right here is one thought or phrase. And God spoke to Moshe, and then the next one is from here to the end, saying to him, I am Adonai. Okay. Next, this is a revi'i, which says revi'i. So this is Vera, which means and I appeared. And this is Tevir. So this will be El Avraham. And this is a Mercha. So this is El Yitzchak. And this is a Tipcha. So this is Ve'el Yaakov. And this is a Munach et Nachta. So this is Be'el Shaddai. Okay, so this is one clause right here. And I appeared to Abraham. Okay, and then the other clause ends right here. So this is to Isaac, to Jacob, and to as El Shaddai, or as the God who is sufficient. Okay, and then or Almighty. This is often translated as Almighty. Okay. And then these two words alone are the next clause, because this is a separator. So this is Munach et nachta. So this is Ushemi Adonai. And this is Mercha Tibcha Sof Pasuk. So this is Lo Nodati Lahem, which means, and so this is, and by my name, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, I was not known to them. Okay. This is a kadma, which says kadma. So this is vegam, and this is mapach, which says mapach. So this is hakimoti, and this is a pashta. So this is et briti, and this is katon. So this is itam, and that is one clause right here. One idea in this, or thought in this verse. So this means, and also established or set up my covenant with them. Okay, and this is mercha tibcha. So this is latet lahem, to give to them, and this is munach et nachta. So this is et eretz Canaan. So this is the end of another phrase, to give to them the land of Canaan. Okay, you could maybe put commas after these separators, all the separators. Maybe, not necessarily. Okay, and this is tevir. So this is et mercha tibcha eretz megurehem. And this is the land of their sojournings. And this is mercha sof pasuk. So this is asher garuva, which means which they sojourned in her, in that land. Okay.
I'd like to invite you to visit my website at www.hebrewmime.com. That's HEBREWMAYIM.com. And you can click on the button to sign up for free lessons, free Hebrew lessons, to your email, delivered every week or so. Sometimes I miss a week. Sometimes I'll send more than one email for that week. So again, just visit my website, HebrewMime.com. And I also have special sections here. Not only can you sign up for free Hebrew lessons to your email, but you can also get my playlist to learn the Aleph Bet, even Aleph Bet with Elmo. And I also have a section on learning various Jewish prayers and blessings. I also have, you can see all of the Hebrew lessons from Genesis to Deuteronomy. And what else? Oh, I have a section on ancient Hebrew. Learn how to pronounce the Hebrew letters in the ancient Hebrew pronunciation, the ancient Hebrew tongue. I have some lessons on how to trope or chant the Torah, specifically lessons for that. And then I also have links to if you're interested in getting more formal biblical Hebrew lessons or modern Hebrew lessons from a good friend in Israel. So you can check that out as well. So just visit my website at HebrewMime.com. Shalom. Would you like to become the healer of your home and your community and create a profitable online health coaching business? Are you interested in becoming a health coach, a naturopath, an herbalist, or a nutritionist? Do you need help finding the right program for studying holistic health and healing? Or perhaps you already have certification, but you're still not confident enough in healing people and don't know how to build a business that will empower you to have an impact and allow you to leave your regular day job. Are you ready to get a deep and comprehensive picture of holistic health and healing and learn from top healers in our day so that you can stop being stuck in a job or a career you don't have a passion for? Heal yourself and others without the need for pharmaceutical drugs with harmful side effects, doctors, or even dentists. Become more knowledgeable about holistic health and healing than most medical doctors who have graduated from medical school without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and years of time in expensive medical schools or programs. Build a health coaching business that will allow you to work from home and achieve time, location, and financial freedom. Aruka.com empowers people to become the healers of their home and their community by equipping them with naturopathic herbalism, health coaching, and online business and marketing skills. My name is Maim. I'm 42 years old and a homeschool mom of 7 beautiful children. These 2 in the photo are my October babies. I became a naturopathic herbalist and health coach in order to take charge of my family's health when the modern medical system kept failing us. We were spending thousands of dollars on insurance and other medical expenses, but they did not have any answers for our health problems. Working from home has been such a blessing for us. I used to work at the NASA Ames Research Center as a computer scientist/engineer. But being able to have an online business has enabled me to surpass my income at NASA and to be there for my family, homeschool them, take care of them, watch them grow up every step of the way for 18 years now. I started Aruka.com in 2009 to help people become healthy and heal themselves. I've coached all sorts of people, and eventually even medical doctors and nurses started coming to me repeatedly for help for various health issues for themselves or their loved ones. I help people heal themselves of serious diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and high blood pressure, diabetes, as well as other common issues such as hormone imbalances, abnormal bleeding, migraines, eczema, kidney stones, gallstones, cataracts, and even urinary tract infection. Various people began asking me to start teaching what I know about holistic health and healing, including 2 medical doctors who have become very good friends of mine. When I realized that there was such a demand for the knowledge I have that even medical doctors were telling me to teach, I shifted the focus of Aruka.com, and now we teach people how to become confident healers through our naturopathic herbalist and health coach certification program. We help people become healers of their home and community and create profitable online health coaching businesses. If you're interested in becoming a holistic healer, please visit our website, aruka.com, ARUKAH.com. Again, that's ARUKAH.com. Hope to see you there.